Sam, would you rather spend a week in a cabin and like a snowstorm hits so you're like stuck there, or would you rather spend a week on like the beach and be stuck there?
So a week in a cabin or a week on the beach?
Yeah.
Ooh, am I in the cabin? Am I concerned for my safety?
You're not concerned for your safety in either spot. Like food's covered, everything's set.
I really love the cabin idea, but I think I'm gonna have to go to the beach.
Okay.
I think at my core, I'm a warm weather beach shorts kind of guy.
That's totally fair. I'm mixed on it too. I'm not sure.
Both sound really nice. And if it was like wintertime and I was like in the cabin and it was happening, it'd be like so cozy and like so relaxing. But I think overall I would enjoy the beach because I'm like, oh, I can go like into the ocean. I'm like, can read in the sand and the sun.
That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you just do more outside in general if you're on the beach. So, yeah. What are your thoughts, Tina?
Yeah, I think I gotta go with the beach. I think Sam is.
I
think Sam's making some great points about like the coziness factor though as well, like that, especially in the winter. That'd be amazing. But I'm already like a little bit of a recluse because I just have the one roommate right now and I work from home. And so, yeah, like I can't sign up to stay for a week by myself in another place. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
So,
totally fair.
I'm gonna go with the outside option.
Cool.
Oh, you are the Rambling Sams. Started a brand new show. You got a podcast to host, and you were born for speaking. Born for speaking.
Well, welcome back everyone to another episode of Sam's Midnight Ramblings. This week we have Tina on, my friend Tina. Sam's friend too.
Yes.
Less of a friend.
I got to know her over, hey, we're close. She's from Colorado.
Oh, you knew that.
I did know that. We
got some
we
questions
went to the
about
potato museum and we bonded.
Did you guys both go to the potato
We did!
museum?
It was my idea!
Our group went there.
I'm kind of jealous that I didn't go.
It was so
I
fun.
feel... Sorry, before we get into introducing we're starting the ramblings off.
It's fine.
I feel like I grew up in like Rigby, but like I never did anything. I feel like I never went to the potato museum, but now, like having lived different places and like wanting to like do the unique stuff in each place, I'm like kind of sad that I didn't do more in Idaho. Like they have like the potato festival in like Shelley every year. Never went to that. That would have been like legit.
What do they do at the festival?
Don't they like dig up potatoes?
It's just farming.
Free labor.
It's very Idaho of them. No, just kidding.
No, I think they have a tug of war and like mashed potatoes.
Wait, a tug of war with mashed potatoes?
Like in mashed potatoes. Like you know how it's like a foam pit? They just like bring in like instant potatoes, I think, and like a fire truck.
That's crazy.
To be fair, this is what I'm remembering conversations with Jake.
I hate that.
Because Jake's
they went to it this year.
And
right?
Jake is almost a world champion potato picker. Sorry, Jake. Bring up that sore spot.
Totally.
But like
free.
They just I think they just like have lines of potatoes, and it's like whoever can like put them in like the bags, burlap sacks, like quicker, quick, and like go through it like the fastest.
Wow. So it is free labor, but like that's okay.
Well, I mean, it's kind of anti-productive free labor because like you have to bring the potatoes in and drop them, so it's another step. I don't know.
Okay.
But also like taking it from the field, putting it, you have to drop it off the factory to pack it. So maybe not. Maybe it's straight from the field.
Wow. Either way,
but like they have like a queen potato. I don't know the exact terminology.
I don't know, man.
But where they're doing it at, their high school's mascot is the russet. It's a potato.
I have heard that before.
And their high school kind of, I've heard some people call it like a potato warehouse. like a big long, it's just like one long thing.
Gross.
So, yeah, there you go.
Wait, do you have any more details about the queen potato? Is that like the largest potato, or that's like
no?
A roll,
It's like a beauty pageant. Like it's a person.
Is it a person?
It's like the like winner of the beauty. I don't know. I'm false information all over here.
We're just gonna spread lies
She
about
does
Idaho.
something in it, but I don't remember what she does.
So whack.
Okay, thank you. I just needed to follow up there.
Please let me know, Jake, what I'm getting wrong. Okay, well, introducing Tina. Let's see. I don't know if I can pick 3 things.
That made me feel really popular. Thank you.
I mean, I have a whole list of stuff.
Wow.
First off, she is one of the best ward choir directors ever.
Wow.
Phenomenal. She is a reader, and she is a world traveler.
Ooh.
That was a great intro. I was a fan of that. You picked 3 good things.
He's pretty good at it.
So Tina, in 60 to 90 seconds, what else do the listeners need to know about you?
Oh, need to know about me. Let's see. I'm one of 7 siblings. So my house was always very busy growing up. It was super fun. Would recommend. I'm from Denver, Colorado, as Sam mentioned. Yeah, the best state, I feel.
See?
Controversial.
It's not just me.
That's my hottest take.
It is
right off the
not
bat.
just me. Just saying.
Oh, that's so funny. I don't know. I can't think of any. I feel so boring right now. Read the rest of your list.
I can't. She was a vocal performance major.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
actually, this is a fun fact. I changed my college major 5 times.
Whoa.
wow. From
Yeah.
what to what?
From mechanical engineering to music to like 4 other things within music.
I don't know
So,
if
yeah.
anyone has gone from mechanical engineering to music ever in the history of the world.
I will tell you right now, those credits did not transfer.
I bet they did not. That is insane.
The Venn diagram is 2 separate circles.
Holy cow. That is insane.
I didn't do well in my physics class. I was like, I got through
Physics
it and
is
I
the
was
worst.
like, thank you,
I
Sam.
love physics. I almost got a minor in physics.
No, I just
Yeah.
remember intro to physics. I took, and it just physics is just something where it's logical and you're like, this is how it is, but then
No,
it's
it's
like
not.
counterintuitive, and you're like, wait a minute, why is this?
Yeah.
I've been taught a lie, and it was an evening class too, and the professor
Ooh.
was this old guy. He was funny, but like he was teaching it the way that the other physics teachers had designed it and like set it up. So it wasn't even like his lessons. He's like teaching it. So I don't know. It was just like, and it was the teaching
That's
style
bad.
was like, you have to try it first, and then we'll talk like to actually teach you. Which was frustrating because like I don't know what to do, and then I'd go to like our recitations and they'd like, this is how you should be doing this stuff, and I was like, oh, they never told us how to do that. I don't know. So and in the final I was sick. I had a cold.
Oh,
I was like,
no.
I didn't bring enough tissues, so I'm just like,
You're like in the
I think I
testing
might have
center.
taken a nap. I don't know.
During the test.
I've done that before.
Oh my god.
Do they like wake you up if you're in the testing center, or do they just let you go and like run out your test sleeping?
No, I don't know if there was a time limit on this one. It depends. This one,
Okay.
during finals at BYU, they open up. This was in one of their like
Right.
gyms.
You went to the bad place.
I know, right?
I forget about that. Continue.
I'm glad I can hide it most of the time. But
Not as well as you could.
they do finals at different locations, so they like in their like their gyms, like basketball gyms, not like
Oh, whack.
the Marriott Center, but like their rec gyms where
Yeah.
they do intramurals. They just set up a bunch of tables
Wow.
because then they also have the testing center.
That's gross.
Yeah, I
Anyways,
don't like that at all.
so I could probably if I don't think I had a time limit. And I don't think they would, unless you're closing, they would kick you out. It would just, you turn it in and you'd be like, you're overtime. Like,
Wait, there wasn't like a penalty for that at all. They were just like,
I think so.
dang
I think
you.
some
Oh, okay.
teachers, there was a penalty. Like, you had to get it done. Most of the time, in my experience, if you talk to the teacher, they're like, okay, fine. Just like, why did you take so long?
He goes, I fell asleep for 45 minutes of this exam.
Wow.
Anyways, enough about me. Back to Tina. She's hilarious, as you already know.
Oh, thanks.
Always down for a fun time. And she's homeschooled.
I was homeschooled. That's been coming up a lot this week. I had a bunch of friends over, and someone like mentioned it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I was homeschooled." And then I realized like half of the room was also homeschooled at some point, and I was
Oh,
like,
wow.
we're just finding each other, man." It's like It's like the Lost Tribes or something.
Oh my God.
We just flock together.
Oh my gosh. Is it like the whole thing where like you see a spider, there's like 10 others somewhere else near you?
What?
Wait, I haven't heard that one. I actually don't like that at all. Please elaborate.
Oh, no, I
heard
that?
so much.
No.
Huh.
You have to elaborate though. You can't just leave it
Yeah,
like that.
If you see a spider, there's most likely 10 others in the walls.
This week I woke up and I thought there was a spider on my bedsheet, and I think I like flicked it off. And then I woke up more, and I was like, was that a dream, or did that actually happen?
So what we're finding out is there maybe are 10 more spiders in and
my
around your
room.
bed.
It probably
Yes.
is. I
Really?
just know this. Growing up in an unfinished basement, spiders were very common. Like, there was one night I was laying there in bed, and I was just like flipping through or on the computer. I don't remember what I was doing, but then just the spider like runs across my chest, and I was like,
Do not like that.
whatever. Yeah, spiders have zero effect on me unless it's like I know it's a bad one, like a black widow or like a wolf spider. Then I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna keep my distance. But other than that,
There was a spider in Idaho that was like the big poisonous spider. But I can't, for the life of me, I can't remember it.
the
only-
brown recluse.
No. I can remember Daddy Longlegs,
Tarantula?
Oh,
but
that we know. Yeah, I can recognize one of those.
but the other spider, I don't know. But we had sticky traps in our basement
Ooh,
for
they
that.
get stuck to all the time.
But have you ever been under a bed and gotten your foot in a sticky trap?
Ooh.
No,
It's
that sounds terrible.
Wait, why were you under the bed?
hiding,
I
playing.
see.
I don't know.
Okay.
I just remember like
Needs
you
to be-
had to be cautious if you were like going behind the couch,
Okay,
like
yeah.
Oh my God.
going under a bed, trying to avoid it. And I do remember it did happen at least
It's
once.
giving Harry Potter at the Dursleys like a little bit.
Seriously though.
So I just had to double
I
check.
wanted to sleep under the stairs so
Are you
bad.
serious?
Yes.
I'm not
Because
surprised.
what is that supposed to mean?
I have Harry Potter vibes. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, I love Harry Potter, so I'm not ashamed of that. And I wanted my own room so bad, and I had to share with my two brothers that I tried to convince my mom to let me sleep under the stairs and have that be my room. I was willing to
She said no.
sacrifice. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm glad you told us that. That was great.
Okay.
Let's get into the questions.
Yeah. What is your least known hobby?
Least known, as in like nobody knows this about me.
Sure.
Ask Sam. I don't know.
Least known hobby. What do I even like to do for fun? That's really the question.
Honestly though.
I'm trying to get into like creative hobbies. I think those are like
Okay.
the ones that make me feel most rested afterwards, and I like have to be rested after work. So I'm gonna go with songwriting, actually.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I mean, least well known. I definitely played at Pobev a couple times, so like a bunch of random people that don't know me
Wow.
know that I play, like that I write music.
Okay.
But it's been a while since I wrote anything super new.
So did you just write for like piano or
For
do you-
guitar.
for
And that's
guitar?
the other thing. I really
Okay.
don't play guitar. Like I'm like a very, very beginner guitar. So it's like me and my 7 chords.
Better than I'm doing.
But yeah, that's my answer.
Okay, that's a fun one. Songwriting. Could you give us a demonstration?
Well, I don't have a guitar, so I'm gonna opt out.
What you need to do is you write a song that can be for your intro.
Yeah.
Oh, like my intro.
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Send me a clip
Okay, how many days do I have to do this?
until next Thursday.
We could also move Aaron up too.
Yeah, that's true. We could flip flop.
We have some wiggle room.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was actually just having a conversation with someone about how we need to bring theme songs back. So I'm hyped about
Theme
this
songs are great.
opportunity.
I feel like everybody, because you have like the baseball players that like have their walkout music.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like everyone just needs their like song. You like walk into work and it should just play, or like you walk into a classroom and it's just like, yeah, or
Yeah.
a test. Like imagine walking into a testing center and it's just blasting like your theme song. You're just like, yeah, boy, let's get this.
So the question is, what would be your theme song then?
That is a good question. Do you guys have answers? Well, I think.
No.
Oh, okay.
Pull up Spotify and flip through my songs. Like, which one?
Yeah. Oh man, I'm thinking to think hard about this one. I know.
What would the genre be that make it a little easier?
Like pop for sure.
Pop.
Yeah.
Can classical country rap? Oh, is there a song that
Made a
fits?
genre, but okay.
I don't know.
I think think mine would have to be like epic.
Yeah.
Like John Williams, like full orchestra
Yeah.
type of thing, like sweeping.
Yeah, like movie soundtrack, like or like movie trailer, like type stuff. Just like instrumental.
You picture like a fade in or whatever, and there you are at the testing center.
Oh my gosh. Rising from the shadow in the corner.
That's so funny. I think I do have an answer to this though.
Okay.
I think mine would probably be "Cover Me in Sunshine" by Pink, that she sings with her daughter.
I don't know if I've heard
It's
that
just very
one.
like lighthearted and happy and about like feeling good things. So
That's fun.
that's my vibe.
I like that.
Thanks.
I know for a while, I think mine was "I'm the Man" by whoever sings it, Alec Black.
I'm not.
Go
I don't
ahead
know
and
what
tell
that is.
everybody.
Oh, that one.
Go ahead and
Okay.
tell
I do know
everybody.
that.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Here.
Oh,
Not
gosh.
anymore.
You don't feel like you're the man anymore.
I've definitely learned I'm not the man.
Most days.
Yeah.
Oh, I think a good alternative for me would be the one that starts, "Ow! I feel good."
Oh, gosh. Honestly, yeah, I can see that. I could really see that. That's awesome.
I have no idea for mine.
What's one you would give Sam?
Well, the Harry Potter theme song, clearly. No, I'm just kidding.
Probably the Hogsmeade one if we're going
The
Harry Potter.
Hogsmeade theme. I don't know. I'll ponder it. I'll send you a bunch of options later.
That's so funny. Golly. Maybe that's what we should start doing podcasts. Have our own intro music. Be like, and introducing.
I was gonna say, I feel like you guys should get someone to write. My pitch for today for you guys was gonna be, you need to have people make you guys fan art.
Oh.
Just because that would be so
gosh.
funny. Like, I can't draw it all, but some of you can, you know?
Whoa.
And then, but now I'm thinking you need to have people make you, like, fan songs.
Dang.
Like, have everybody write a jingle for the podcast and then pick your favorite.
If anybody wants to do that, go right ahead.
We're open to all
We
these
will
ideas.
take any and all of them.
You do the work. We'll
like,
enjoy it.
You know what would be really good is if we could get somebody that hasn't like met us to do the fan art to see what they think we look like.
Oh,
Just by
based
listening.
on
yeah,
our
I meant to say that was
voices.
like my caveat. Yeah, someone like doesn't know you
okay.
guys.
Yeah, that would
That
be
would be-
so much fun.
That would be interesting to see how they like draw us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be a blast. If you're listening to this and you don't know us / haven't seen us, please, please, please write us a song or do some fan art of us. I would love
And
to
even
see
if
it.
you do notice, still do it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we don't want to exclude everyone from this fun time, but yeah. That's awesome. I love that.
okay, this is a targeted question
Whoa.
because I think it will have a fun answer. Tina, what is your favorite Groundhog's Day poem?
Do you want to talk about the haikus
There's
we wrote a couple years ago?
multiple.
Let me see. Do you still have the ones we
I
wrote?
probably do.
Oh, I
Look
need to
at
search
mine.
my archives.
Um,
Okay, should we give the people context for this though?
I want
do you-
context.
Do you want to give it, Tina?
Okay, I'll try to remember if I
I'll
miss
pull it
anything.
up and you give the context.
Okay,
and I'll
okay.
fill it
So
in.
I think that what happened was we had a Groundhog Day party last year,
Yeah.
right? It feels like it was longer ago, if I'm being 100%
That is
honest.
the most college sounding thing I've ever heard.
Well, I know, and I thought it was going to be weird. If I'm being honest, I was like, is this a good idea? But we watched the Bill Murray, right? The Bill Murray
the
movie.
Groundhog's Day.
And that was so much more fun than I thought that it would be.
It's
And
a
then we
great
wrote a bunch of
movie.
haikus, which I think, is that your tradition? Or did we start that?
They started that.
Okay.
I kept it up this year.
I saw you post
I
it!
thought it was fun.
Okay, I'm being so serious. I saw you post your haiku, and I was like, oh, that must have been Sam's idea last year.
Oh my god.
But that was
I think
the
it was
OG.
Megan.
It probably was Megan.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anyway, everyone wrote Groundhog Day haikus. The problem was they all got just so dark for no reason.
Here's the thing, though. It was illustrations. You know how you have a word and you have to draw a picture and then guess the word. But rather than guessing anything, so maybe not illustrations, we would so you would start with the title or the first line. You'd fold it and then you give it to somebody else, and then they
That's
do the
right.
next line. So it's written. I think they were all written by different people.
That's true. So in your 3-line haiku, you had 3 different people write it.
Yeah.
And so the thing is, they were all similarly themed. By the time you
No,
got
we
to the
had some
end.
crazy ones. You're like, whoa, how did that happen? And one was, I think, one might have just been about February, and then one was specific for Groundhog's Day.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still
That is so
Let
whack.
me see if I can find out.
probably.
Should I try and write one while you guys are looking
Yeah,
for
you
it?
should.
Groundhog Day haiku.
Do you
Is it? It's 575, right?
Yeah, you got it.
The biggest problem is I am dumb and I barely can know what a syllable is.
You know, I had a refresher, and that was the problem also. You're like, I don't want to look stupid in front of people, so we're all like clapping it out.
Well,
I
there was
thought I was
definitely
asking
some
you.
at the end that were not 575,
Yeah.
and we were like, should we comment? Should we draft
It was
somebody? Let's
anonymous.
not.
Oh my gosh.
Just-
Yeah, this is what it's about to be.
Okay, I don't
Give me a blank.
I
think
can't
I
find
have it
them.
saved. Okay,
I think I changed my
it's
phone since then.
in the group me, so I have to go back.
I have archived everything on my group me, except for like very current chats.
How do you archive it?
You
I'll
say
show you
archive.
after. Yeah.
Oh, what happens to it?
It's
archive.
just, I don't have to look at it anymore. That's really...
I never do that. I should do that more often with like my emails,
Oh, yeah.
but it's fine.
Okay, not that. What was it even called?
I was about to ask you that same thing.
Groundhog Day.
It's just like the big friend group chat. I'm scrolling through my archived.
What is the name of the groundhog? Like
Puxatawny
Yeah.
Phil. That I do know.
Puxatawny
Oh, wait.
Phil. Is
Yeah.
it all? That's
Yeah.
5? Holy
People
cow.
did use
Forget
that
that
several
dude's
times.
name. Terrible.
It was It was in 2024. Did I delete it? Does
I
it
think
have?
I
Did I
just-
leave? I think I left. Did I?
I think I left it actually,
No.
but I can still you can still find stuff you've left.
Not that.
What was it called?
Oh, is it party time?
Oh, it could be.
Or was that no? That was just for Adam's birthday.
Oh, okay.
Why can I not find this? Okay, this is weird. I'm trying to.
You're gonna cut all this out, right? No, just kidding.
It's
just 20
I've
minutes of us
gotten
scrolling.
slightly lazy with the editing. I was like, does it sound good enough for the beginning? Does it sound good enough for the end? Sweet, we're good.
It's just
This
7
one you
minutes
might
of
need
us
to-
just
I know.
scrolling through and
It's
breathing.
fine. Let me...
That's so funny.
Okay,
Okay, I have mine.
Me.
Maybe we should just write some right now.
I
Sam.
have mine ready to go. You ready for this epic poetry?
I'm ready.
So ready.
Okay, hold on.
He's gonna recount. We made him nervous.
Okay, I've got to go to my.
Oh man, I missed one word. Okay, here we go. Am I supposed to give it a title? Did you guys give yours titles?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna name mine Dreary.
Okay, love it.
So, it goes, repeat the same day, a dreary day in every year in a dreary month.
We're gonna repeat that.
Hit us with
To be
that one more
honest,
time.
that tracks on the vibe of most of the haikus.
Oh, man. Repeat the same day, a dreary day in every year in a dreary month.
Yeah, that was good, honestly. I give that a 7 out of 10. That was-
Yeah!
I didn't count the syllables, but I trust you.
Oh, man, please don't. Listeners, if I did it wrong, don't let me know.
Because don't share.
Don't share.
Don't
just keep
comment.
that to yourself. Don't submit it to any poetry contest. Just that is copyrighted material. Do not touch it.
Dreary TM, Sam
Yeah,
Ambler.
dreary. Original piece by me. Worth thousands.
This is
Are you finding it?
no. I'm like going back there. I'm like, where did it go?
It's
I even
been
went to
wiped.
like chats I left.
I know. I
And
can't.
it's
I have no
not
idea what it
there?
was called, honestly. But I was looking at all the titles, and I don't think it's in there, so I don't know what happened.
Did somebody like
Maybe
if somebody
someone just
if like the
deleted it.
creator deletes it?
Yeah, Megan might have.
Maybe.
She doesn't live here anymore.
That's unfortunate
Sad.
for you
I
guys.
feel like I
They were funny
saved
though. They were like funny because they were
them.
so dark. Like one line was something to do with like the actual groundhog himself, and then one line was about like depression and winter,
Wow.
and then one line was like something random and
I found
like,
one.
arbitrary. Oh, good work.
Puxatawny Phil's Ferocious Journey. That's the title of it.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I was like, that's...
I was like, I lost count.
Pennsylvania Dutch. Puxatawny's favorite guy. And then Snow is here to stay.
That's good. That fits the criteria.
See, that's the thing. Like, is Pennsylvania 4 or?
It depends how you read it.
Exactly.
Pennsylvania or Pennsylvania.
This is why English is dumb. So dumb.
I have them in my camera roll. I don't know exactly what date they're saved on.
Oh, okay.
This is the title of it. This is not a Groundhog's Day, by the way.
It's
a February haiku.
Oh, okay.
A single man's despair. Not Valentine's Day. I know exactly who wrote this, I'm pretty sure. Helped bro get a goth baddie.
Oh my gosh.
When will we celebrate?
Oh my gosh.
That's way too many syllables at the end. Wait, what? What just happened? Wait, can you read that to me one more time?
When will we celebrate? They have 2 syllables marked on it.
Oh, I remember this. They just marked it as syllables. Celebrate.
Yeah.
When will we celebrate?
Gotcha. When's the CB?
When will we CB? That's good.
I'm gonna start abbreviating all of my words. Graduation. GD.
You try to make a haiku, but ends up just being like an acronym or
all
whatever.
the acronyms.
Yeah.
BRB, RN.
That's your first line. You're
Yeah.
I found them. I have them saved on my phone, so we can.
Okay, do you want to read us like 2 more?
Sure.
We've made the people wait for so long.
Sorry.
We need to actually, we need to actually give them
Okay.
poems.
This is another darker one. I apologize. We were all single at that point, so we're all depressed.
Oh, jeez.
The title: The Month of Hogs and Love.
Ew.
Low Valentine. The month of love is dark. What a way to die.
Wow.
As in like single? Like
Wow. Yeah, I get what you guys meant by it was really dark.
And it's like weird, like you just somehow everyone was on the same vibe.
Jeez.
So you're just like dreary day did
Valentine's Day just kind of hits you, and it just
it's killing
puts
me.
everybody in that mode.
I'm still dying. Why is the title Hogs and Love? That just
that's the where I
pulls up
don't.
some weird imagery.
Yeah, like, are we all just swine?
No, we're not.
That's a rough one.
Are you trying to find one that's less dark to finish us
I'm
out
just trying to
with?
find one. But
Oh,
yes,
okay.
maybe a little less dark and weird. I don't know. It's a 3-person haiku, so like.
Oh,
I will say, if we're gonna rate questions, I give this one a 10 out of 10. We got some good lore on this. Good job, Sam.
Okay, this.
Wow.
I'm gonna edit part of this one.
Okay.
Groundhog is the title.
Okay.
This is a haiku. Will winter turn into spring? I don't even want to say this last line.
Okay, and then a secret third line.
Yeah.
We should get a Patreon, and then
And then we get behind the paywall.
behind the paywall, you can
Unleash
put
the
anything you
dark
want.
haikus.
Oh man.
All
so
right.
funny.
So yeah, there you go.
Okay, that was great. Thanks, Sam.
You're
for
welcome.
that dramatic reading.
I knew. That's why I said it was a targeted question. This is a good one.
That was a good one.
Okay, your turn.
Okay. What is your favorite day of the week?
Favorite day of the week? Ooh, right now it's Saturdays. I'm dating somebody long distance, and so I get to see him every Saturday.
That's exciting.
So
rough.
that's the best day right
Where's
now.
the distance?
Just Provo. It's
Oh.
not terrible.
Been there.
That's basically like
Sam.
that's basically just outer darkness. So I understand the long distance.
Yeah. The distance from USU to Provo is farther than the 2 hours.
Yes. Very, very. They're making a full-on
That's
journey going
so
in there.
funny.
Well, it depends on what time of day you go too. If you get stuck in rush hour, it can
Yeah.
take 3 hours.
Yeah.
That's
Or
another
more.
part.
Very, very
Saturdays
true.
though, there's no rush
No.
hour on Saturday.
That is true.
Oh.
Especially if you leave in the morning
Uh-huh.
and like come back late
Yeah.
at night.
I will say I've been driving back like Sunday mornings a couple of times recently.
Sunday mornings are good.
Yeah, if you leave at like 7, you
Yeah.
know, you get back so quick and
That's
there's never
fair.
any traffic.
That's fair.
Anyway, that's my life hack for anyone who lives in Utah.
Drive at 7 a.m. on Sunday.
But
I mean, it's true. That's how I get to my meetings on time, is because no one else is on time. Only way I'm ever on time.
But yes, I can relate to you so well on
On the distance.
dating someone in Provo.
We'll talk after. I'm just kidding.
Saturday's good. What's your favorite day of the week?
Mine Friday, I think.
Okay.
It's just like it's the end of the work week, like Friday night, like do something fun, and you know the next day is Saturday, and you don't have to like. It's usually like a fun day, whereas like Saturday, you're like, okay, the next day is Sunday. So Sunday's a little less fun.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot
Sunday's
busier
one
nowadays.
meetings. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
so meetings, I don't know. And for me, I like don't do some of the things I do in like a normal week, or I try not to. I try to like make it a special day.
Yeah.
And then, so like Saturday night, you're like, great, like the weekend's over because there's Sunday and then it's Monday. Whereas Friday, you're like, tomorrow's the weekend. Like, hey.
You still have something to look forward to
Yeah.
on Friday.
Ouch. That's all Sam wants. It's just something to look forward to. You can't ever have it. He just has to look for it.
Hope
To be
will
fair,
do a lot
yeah.
for you.
That's funny.
What about you?
I don't really know anymore. I feel like my schedule's gotten very busy recently, and so like no day is a great day.
You want to give us least favorite day?
Least favorite day.
And why is it Monday?
Dude, honestly, I don't even know anymore.
Thursday.
It started to become Saturdays.
Is
Just
your
because you're
least
so
favorite?
busy,
I'm so busy.
you need to take a
I
step
know.
back.
I am aware, but like a lot
We
of
have an
times,
intervention.
a lot of times they start at 6 a.m. and then just go till midnight.
Woof.
It's
Okay, that'd be my least favorite day too. That's valid.
Plus, like I want to do stuff, so I'm not going to bed early on Friday night.
That is hard. Trying
So-
to like have a social life is hard on the sleep.
Yeah,
Yes.
but yeah.
Lots of that.
I don't know. I think that's probably what it is. Like, Saturday should be super great and wonderful, but it just hasn't been. And so it's just like the worst day right now. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Cool.
Okay, Tina. What's one musical that you think everyone needs to watch at least once in their life?
Ooh.
Oh, I
I'm
probably do have an
curious.
opinion on this. Give me 1 second. My immediate answer, like right off the cuff, is Anastasia. That's a
Okay.
phenomenal musical. It's also one of my all-time favorite animated movies. You know this.
It's
I
a
do.
bomb
You've watched it with me
movie.
on my
Yes.
birthday. That's my tradition.
That's a
What did
great-
you say?
It's a bomb movie. It's so good.
It's like crazy how well it ages. Like even
Oh,
as
yeah.
an adult, it's not like
It's still great.
just a kids movie. So
I
It's
do-
almost better as an adult because it kind of creeped me out as a kid. Rasputin.
Oh,
and
yeah.
his, like,
it
ghost
is kind of
thing.
go.
Especially like when the demon horse comes in the end. Spoiler
Yeah.
alert.
Spoiler alert on like a 30-year-old movie.
Well, I know there's at least someone who listens to this, maybe, who hasn't seen it. I don't think, no. Who was it that we were with that hadn't seen Anastasia?
I don't.
I was going to say Brennan, but no, Brennan did because she knew the song.
Oh, yeah, that's
When we
true.
were doing blind karaoke.
I don't know. You're the super fan. Was it on podcast?
Oh, I know. I should know this.
I don't think so.
Was
Okay.
it Jenna?
Maybe?
I don't know. I think she would definitely have seen it.
Somewhere,
Was it
someone's
Elise?
screaming,
Someone.
I haven't seen it!
It might
I
be
know.
Elise. I could see her not seeing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good one. And,
Sorry, Elise.
I have a question with that. So, I don't know a question. I'll just say it, and then you can comment on it.
Okay.
I was trying to make it more interactive rather than just like, this is all my thoughts. One of my
Do you want me
favorite
to
songs
ask
in
this a question to
Anastasia
Is
is
Jeopardy question.
Dark of the Night when
Oh.
Rasputin sings.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just hits
It is.
so good.
I would put it on par of like villain songs as like Scar songs.
That's what I was gonna say!
Ooh.
It's a lot like
It
being
is
prepared.
so
It's so good.
But then also switching to another animated Disney musical,
It's not
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, yes.
Hellfire. That
Yeah.
I don't remember the guy.
Oh yeah, that one.
Also, like, kind
Low.
of slaps.
That one is
Yeah.
messed up.
But that
though.
one, when you listen to words, you're like, why do I like this so much? Because he's not singing it about great things.
I feel like Hunchback is another one that ages better.
Oh,
like,
as
as
you
an
get
adult.
older?
I don't think I've seen it since I was a kid.
It's
Okay,
so
we're doing
good.
a movie night.
That-
You're gonna
Okay.
watch it.
That
No, I'm not
opening
opposed to that.
song,
Yeah.
I'll throw it on sometimes just to get that, like, I need that final crescendo. Oh, just fills my
So
soul
good.
with
Is
so much
it Bells
happiness.
of Notre Dame?
Yeah.
Is that the intro song?
I'm so proud of us. We really connected
It's
in that moment.
so good. Oh, I love it.
So my thing is, I was just commenting. I'm like, do you guys also feel like sometimes, like, I don't know, drawn to like the villain songs more, even though like some of like their messages aren't the best? You're like, I like this, but feel guilty for liking it.
I think you just need to listen to more musicals.
Oh, I thought you were going to say for music, period. I was like, what a roast. No, I actually think that's a great point. I feel like that's what makes the story really compelling a lot of the time.
You gotta have a good villain.
Yeah, is the conflict.
Yeah.
And so if you have a really solid villain, you're like, wow, like somebody that you love to hate, like that's when the story gets really good.
Okay.
It's kind of true.
That's my
I would
opinion.
agree with that. Like, if you're gonna have a villain, they should be kind of a boss, because then it makes the stakes so much more interesting.
Yeah.
And like, it's fun to have a good villain.
I will also say, if we're talking about musicals everyone should see, honestly, the Hunchback musical is also
I've
phenomenal.
heard it's amazing.
Okay.
I like always get emotional during like the live version of God Help the Outcasts, as well as like Made of Stone or whatever, the one Quasimodo sings as he's like throwing stuff off the
Oh yeah,
top.
yeah.
Anyway, such a good musical. Love both of those ones. But I want to know, what's like the worst villain song you can think
Good
of
one,
in a
so
Disney
good.
movie?
Challenge yourselves. I'll be right back.
We're just chatting.
Okay.
Is this still recording?
Yeah,
Are we-
I'm just trying to figure out where.
Oh.
Are you lost?
I don't know. I'm trying to
Okay,
think.
I will walk outside.
List villains. Ursula has a great one in Little Mermaid.
It's true.
I'm like
You know-
blanking on like villains and what they sing now.
You know who would I think eat up a villain song that I don't think has one? Maleficent. I don't think she gets to sing, does she?
I don't think they have. Oh, they have songs in there. You're right.
Just a
Because
couple,
Aurora
though.
sings.
Yeah.
Shoot, that could
I
be.
feel like if we got a villain song from Maleficent, that could really slap.
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, that's all I got.
My question is, why do you think Anastasia? Like everyone should watch Anastasia.
Why do I think everyone should watch Anastasia? I love a little bit of like historical fiction. I think it's like it's about like the possibilities, you know? Because I feel like she's an orphan and she doesn't know who she is, and then it turns out she's like the Empress of all Russia or whatever. And so I think it can be tied into like finding your identity and how even if you're not like actual royalty, you can still be special to somebody. And then also, she has her whole plot line to go to Paris because her family's there, and that's when she's home, is because she's with them. And I just think that's like a great takeaway. It's like if you have people you love, you can be home anywhere.
See, I have a counter argument to make.
I say why it's good, and then he goes, "Fight me."
Yes. So
Okay.
I don't know why it was, but I think the last time I watched it, I like got to the end of the movie and I got so upset at her because of how dumb she is about just being like, yeah, whatever. I could help my country and I could be a great person, but you know what? Forget that. I'm just gonna run off and just do my own thing.
So that's not what happens at all.
That's what happened.
am I-
She says to her grandma, she's like, yeah, forget you. I'm just gonna run off and be in love.
No, she says I'm coming back.
Wait a minute.
She
Are you
says-
thinking about when she's mad at the guy?
No, are you talking about like when she gives her grandma the crown and then like leaves to be with Dimitri?
Yes.
My impression is it's implied that she's coming back.
No, she's done.
Apparently,
You don't know
I've
that.
seen
No,
Anastasia.
it fully is like she's done. She's gone. She's gonna remain dead.
No.
100%. That's how that is.
No, absolutely
I
not.
apparently don't remember the ending. I'm like,
That is exactly how it happens.
Sia doesn't even know what's happening.
That's exactly what happens.
Okay,
No, she's
well-
done. She's like, I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm just gonna live my life and forget responsibility, and it
Okay.
made me upset.
So if that's what happened, that would be really bad. But I don't think
That
that's
is what
happens.
happened.
And also, let me just say, I feel like it's not like she actually has to run Russia. Like Russia's taken over by like a whole different group. Like her grandma's just living in
I mean,
Paris.
yeah, but if she came back,
it's not
she
like
could
she's
fix it.
like desert. No,
You
I
could
don't.
have a revolution. They're fun.
I
they
mean-
love revolutions.
Wait, so you're saying a better ending to Anastasia is for Anastasia to cause a revolt and try and get the monarchy back?
Yeah, I mean, think about it. It'd be awesome. Dimitri would be a great king.
I do
wild
love a good
take.
action movie, but
Anastasia has action. Have you not seen the train scene?
No, I know. But like good like
follow-up.
war battle like
Yeah.
We have a sequel.
Fight scene.
This is Sam's personal how it should have ended.
Yes, I'm slightly upset about that ending.
make a
It's
like
a great movie, and it's wonderful.
you can-
but
honestly,
Believe in
I-
love.
you can love someone and still be responsible about your life.
You can love someone and still start a revolution.
Yeah!
Oh my god.
That should be the title of this episode.
I will
remember
say,
it in a week when I'm writing the title.
I will say
Oh man, sorry.
that's one thing I actually really like about the stage musical. Is they like show how revolution's destroying the country because they don't have Rasputin on stage.
Okay.
Spoilers, I guess. This is also an old show, so deal with it. But they have like the bad guy is like one of the Bolsheviks. I think that's the group that
Okay.
takes over.
Yeah.
Anyways, you get to like see how revolution's like tearing the country apart.
Huh.
So I feel like that's like more fuel to the fire of why Anastasia would never start another one, or like try to take it back. You know.
Just saying. My own personal opinions.
That's a funny take. You're allowed to have that.
Oh yeah.
I'll let you.
I have
that.
a lot of those type of takes, so it's fine.
Like never mind.
He's gonna out him for a
Well,
second
yeah,
there.
he was about to. Okay, what are the 3 best things about Colorado? I'm personally interested in this.
Well, top of the list has to be Denver Airport lore.
Boom.
This comes up
Actually,
so often.
yes.
Yeah.
I've
We were
heard
talking about
that.
the creepy horse in Anastasia, and I was like,
That
Lucifer,
is a-
anybody?
Good old Lucifer, man. Love that horse.
That has to be the number one in terms of things other people ask me about too. They're like, "Oh, you're from Colorado? Tell me about the DIA lore." And I'm like, "Oh, I've got you." So that's up there. I also like that we had the mountains and the Great Plains all in one state. I feel like you get the best of both worlds. And then number 3 is gonna be. It's a perfect square. It makes so much sense, and so it's so easy to explain to people like where in the
you're
state
from.
you're from. Yes,
It's so
Sam
easy.
gets it.
It's, oh my gosh.
You,
I
you
feel
just say,
seen.
this is the state, and you say, these are the 3 places that I lived, and they were right in
Yeah.
a row down
Yep.
this one
Let me
road.
do you better. You just do this. Hold up your hand if you're from Michigan. This doesn't work everywhere. And just point. Same thing. Then they have a visual aid.
Except for
Yeah.
Michigan, you gotta be like here, and also this extra little flap
Okay,
up
to
here.
be honest,
It's a
no
two-hand
one
job.
lives up there. So, like,
He goes, this is the
You
populated
can,
part
also,
of
you
Michigan.
can also do it with Alaska. Have you seen them do it for Alaska?
What?
Yeah, because you have like.
What?
can also do it for Idaho,
Which way
too.
is it? Yeah.
Is that
You
our
get-
next... Everyone draw visuals for that. Give us fan art of
This is
all
when
of...
we need a video for you. Everyone's like, what are they doing
Yeah,
with their
that's true.
hands?
But yeah, if you turn your
They're
right
just
hand,
throwing gang signs.
the back of your hand facing you, and then close your top 3 fingers,
Uh-huh.
if those are top 3. You get like the island chain, and you get the part that touches Canada and everything else.
Okay, I'm seeing it now.
Yeah,
That's so interesting.
yeah.
Okay,
well,
but the square, okay.
It's
yeah,
great.
that's the top 3,
That's
I
it.
think.
Oh, mountains
Yeah,
and Great Plains.
lore.
Yeah. See, the mountains in Great Plains is so not talked about enough.
Yes, severely underrated.
Severely underrated.
agree.
Because like, one of the biggest things I love from Colorado, especially that part of it, is like the storms. You get to watch like this giant, massive storm just roll through for like 5 hours. It's beautiful. Anyways.
I also just like the Utah, or no, not, I don't. I feel like the Colorado mountains are better.
Yes.
And it's, I think my opinion is that they're like taller, and people
They're
actually
so much
live in
taller.
them.
They're
Like I feel
so
like
much taller,
everyone
yeah.
just lives in the valleys here.
Yeah.
But everyone in Colorado actually lives in the mountains.
In the mountains.
And it's like so much more hardcore to
Yeah.
be like, yeah, I live
In the mountains.
at the peak. It's like the Grinch.
And
like,
you're
all the time.
also like, I live in the mountains, like 4,000 feet higher than you do here.
Yeah.
And they're like 4,000 feet higher than your tall mountains. It's dumb.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Also, the Eisenhower Tunnel is just like such a peak experience. Like driving through that,
So much fun.
amazing.
So great.
Feeling your ears pop every mile.
Yes.
You know. Anyway, love it.
Dang. This is why you
Sam
should
was
not get.
unhappy that he asked
This
me
is
this.
why you should not
I
get two
wrote- I
Coloradans
wrote this
in
question.
the same room and,
And
talk
so
about Colorado.
I knew it was happening. I did it for Sam's benefit.
Yeah, I'm very grateful for it.
That's funny.
See, I'm not insane, everybody. It is just a Colorado
I got
thing.
you.
Because I'm also
We
not
know.
from Utah, so like, I've lived here, so like, I'm like more pro Utah than probably Colorado. But also, I just think it's funny to like have that happen.
I mean, I am a Utah state resident, but
Same.
for tax and school reasons.
Yeah,
but
but
Colorado has my heart.
for spirit reasons, I am Coloradan.
For spirit reasons.
That's awesome. Thank
All
you.
right,
Thank
this
you
is
very
a
much.
question after my own heart. What is your signature dinner that you make? That if somebody was like, Tina's making dinner, they'd be like, oh, she's making this.
I'll tell you right now, it's gonna have noodles in it. It's gonna
Okay.
be
Pasta's great. Love
yeah. I love pasta so much. Probably like a chicken Alfredo.
Ooh.
Yeah, like homemade sauce. Yeah.
Ooh.
My brother actually got home from his mission a little bit ago, and that was the first thing he texted me when he got back. He goes, "Can I have your Alfredo sauce recipe?" And I was like, "You sure can."
That's awesome.
So that's what I'm gonna go with.
it.
Yeah.
What's yours, Sam?
That I make
Yeah.
cereal.
Homemade pasta sauce.
Not true.
Cereal.
Okay. I could do
Cooking is a spectrum.
a
everybody.
chicken noodle casserole.
Okay.
It takes like 5 ingredients and you whisk it all together and throw it in the oven.
The best.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. That's about as far as I'm going on the cooking.
What do you got, Sam? You like actually really cook.
I don't know. I probably Hawaiian haystacks.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know
Those
if
are
anyone
good.
would be like, think of that, but I make that the most.
Okay.
And it's one of my favorites, and it's super easy.
Wait, what do you put on yours? I've heard a couple different people say different stuff.
So the right way is you have your rice
Wow.
You really leaned into that. Good for you.
and your like chicken gravy, and then you put shredded cheddar cheese on it, and then you do chow mein noodles, then you do coconut, and then some like chunked pineapple on the side, some peas if you want to be healthy.
Peas. I have never once had peas on a Hawaiian
Yeah,
haystack.
that
I
sounds
just took it to my
awful.
core.
No, it's
Good for you.
and
Is that
then some
Hawaiian?
like
I don't
diced
think peas are Hawaiian.
diced.
You gotta import 'em.
Tomatoes like on top.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes you can put like almonds,
Again.
celery.
Not Hawaiian.
Okay, here's the thing with Hawaiian haystacks is it's so versatile that you can use like any ingredients. Like peas, I'm not a big fan. I think mostly my dad liked peas growing up, and my mom always tried to have like a vegetable with dinner. And so with Hawaiian haystacks, it was always peas.
This is my
And it
question.
just goes really well. You just like mix it in, eat it. As a kid, I would just like eat it separately, but now as an adult, like I can just put it in, get some veggies.
So my question is, as an Idaho native, would you ever put potatoes on your Hawaiian haystack? Get some local veggies on here.
Maybe not on top, but I would maybe use them as a base.
Like instead of rice?
Yes.
Okay. That's
I
a very
think-
Idaho thing to say. Good answer.
I don't know if I've done that
Whack.
ever. Maybe.
Oh, okay, great. Thanks for sharing.
You're welcome.
Oh man. Is it mine?
Yes.
Okay. What we've been getting a lot of snow here. What are your thoughts on the snow?
I'm a big fan. Yeah, I mean this has come up already, but I grew up in Colorado and we got a lot of snow.
Is
I
it
feel like
comparable to what we're getting to Colorado, or is Colorado just like out of the ballpark with how much snow?
well, the part I was in, I was like South Denver suburbs, so like not crazy high mountain snow.
Yeah.
I feel like this is pretty comparable. I will say I'm glad that we're finally actually getting snow.
Yeah.
Like I was like really sad for a while there when like the roads weren't even bad. Do you know what I mean?
Dude,
I wasn't
no
sad about
joke.
that, but
It's like a wimpy winter if the roads aren't
No.
bad for like 1 or
Yes.
2 days, you know?
Yeah, you
So
gotta
like let me
be
be
able to
clear,
go
I am
thrifty.
commuting a lot. Like I'm having to leave, like I've been going to Provo every weekend or whatever. So I like that the roads are dry, but like emotionally in terms of winter, I could do with a little more snow. So I'm happy
Okay.
about where we're at.
That is great. I
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah, where are you at?
I'm kind of ready. We're done.
You ready to be done?
Yeah, here's
Okay.
the thing. Like, I like snow. I'm glad we're getting it. It's still in February, so it's like still an acceptable time to have snow on my mind. But like
I'll
we
allow
just
it, he says.
we've been like when we get it, it's just like dumping. And I just feel like it adds more stress to my life of like, okay, like I'm driving in this, I have to like navigate it. It just makes everything like messy and then it melts and it's slushy and I don't like slush.
That's true.
And like my driveway, I have to make sure like the end's cleared out of snow if it snows, else I can't get out of my driveway.
So it's just like a to-do list item. For
Yeah,
you
it's
for
just kind of
snow.
makes more of a hassle in my life. And yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair. Do you want to say anything? You're making faces
Uh,
for the listeners.
Snow is great.
I
Especially bad snow, because then you can do drifting and other fun
see.
stuff.
I don't do
you're
that. I'm
one
a
of
safe
those.
driver.
It's so much fun. It's
I
the
won't. I'm sure it's fun.
best.
Discount you that, but I
Plus,
don't.
it just looks so much better when it snows.
Sure.
Everything is
Just make
such a
everything
better
look
vibe.
Pretty.
Yeah. Like, I took some pictures today. It was gorgeous.
And like the coziness factor of wherever you are goes
Yes.
up. So like
So
1,000%.
much. So true.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Yeah. I'm glad we're getting snow. Like, I want moisture. I want green mountains in the spring. But also, I'm just like, snow. Like, I walked outside last night at 11:30. I parked. I, drove home at, 9, and 2.5 hours later, it's, snowing. And it was, snowing quite a bit. And I was like, great. I also had to leave early in the morning. And then
That's
I was like, if it dumps a lot, my property management isn't going to come clear it. So I'm like, I have to get up early, and I'm going to have to clear it. And so,
yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
is
a bummer.
rough. That's rough.
So,
We don't like that.
okay. What's your favorite word?
My favorite word? That's such a good question. Oh man. My friend just got a dictionary of weird words, and so I'm trying to remember some from there, but nothing's coming to me. There's this word, I don't know what it is, but I'll tell you about it. How's that?
Yeah, go for it.
It's a Japanese word that means it's you eat not because you're hungry, but because your stomach is lonely.
What?
That's the official
Does that
definition.
even
Love
mean?
that.
Yeah.
Need a sign for that.
How
So
does your
I love a little snack, so I'm gonna go with that word.
Okay.
Someone comment if you know this word. I can't think of it right now.
Trying to think
I'm
if I
so
have a favorite
confused.
word.
I don't have a favorite word. I just have I like words that make other people uncomfortable. Those are fun.
Well, what does that mean? Swearing?
like moist.
Oh,
Those type of
I
words.
see.
Yeah, they're fun.
Oh, that's funny.
Trying to think. I like phenomenal.
Oh, that is a good
It's
one.
a big one.
It comes rolls off the tongue really
Yeah.
well. Phenomenal.
Yeah, I have a favorite Spanish word.
What's that?
It's macizo. The direct translation is massive, but
Okay.
we would use it as awesome, cool, that type of thing. It was just a word you'd say when something was great. It's que macizo. It's a very Honduran thing. So, all the other Spanish speakers are listening to him what the on earth? But it is in the Book of Mormon. That makes it
That means
God's
it-
favorite
okay.
word. Whoa, I'm kidding.
Hey, you
It
did
at least it at least was Mormon's favorite word.
And shout out to you for bringing up Honduras this episode.
Yeah, finally came out. But yeah.
Sweet.
Okay. How many more you want to go? How was your experience coming to Utah?
Do you want to elaborate on that a little bit? What are you asking me about?
What?
As she looks at me, not
what
you.
was,
I'll look
what
at
was
either of
the
you.
best part and what was the worst part?
Oh, okay. The worst part came to mind faster, so I'll tell you
It
that.
typically does.
I feel like everybody's so weird here about where they're from. Let me give you an example. Right after I mentioned about Colorado, but let me explain. There's so many tiny towns, and they
Yeah.
expect you to know where they all are, and they're like, how could you even say that I'm from Brigham City? I'm from Manaway.
It's
And
so
I'm like, what the
true,
heck,
though.
man? What is that? Yeah, there's 7 tiny towns, that are technically the name of where I lived in Colorado, but I just say I'm from Denver. That's
Yeah.
the normal thing to do. You just say by the biggest town.
It's so
But I was
true.
talking to this individual a little bit ago, and they were like, where's your one sibling living? I just said Ogden. And then later it came out they actually live in Layton. And they're like, oh, why didn't you say that?
Oh
my dad lives in Layton. And I was like, I'm sorry, because they're 2 exits apart. What do you want from me?
You should have just said Salt Lake.
But I bet this happens to me all the time, especially as a student, because you're always asking everyone where
Yeah.
you're from. And I feel like that's so
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Do you think... Sorry, go for it.
No, I'm done. You go.
I was going to say, do you think we're ever going to get to the point where we stop asking where we're from to people?
Well, you would
Like,
think at
am I
some
going to
point
move
you're
on from my life from that?
you're I live here. We're all living
That's
here.
a good, when do you say... Because, I still say I'm from, Idaho, even though, I moved from Provo to here. So,
Uh-huh.
is there a point where, what's the point when you, switch to saying, I'm imagining, I'm going to move to a job, and I'll probably still say Idaho. I don't know, because I just,
Oh.
don't feel like Utah's, my home.
I don't think I'll ever accept Utah as my home.
Why do you live here, Sam, again?
Because it's where I live.
I feel like I'm always gonna ask other people where they're from. But I feel like if you're sick of answering that question, you can just start lying.
Just start making it up.
Or Alaska.
Saying
I'm from
things that aren't
Barbados.
exactly untrue, you know? You could be like, oh, I'm from many places.
Although,
you know?
honestly, if you're going to the East Coast, you're probably going to have to be like, I'm from the West.
Just from the West.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny.
Except if I run into the random person from Idaho who, I had this happen on my mission. We just ran into a member, and I always start like bigger and then go smaller. I'm like, I'm from
always have
Idaho.
to.
We're in Idaho, like Southeast Idaho. Okay, we're in Southeast Idaho, like Rigby by Falls, Rexburg, whatever. And he was from like Twin Falls.
Oh, wow.
But he like was like, Rigby's not in southeastern. I don't know. He was like, it is for sure. But he got mad at me because I wasn't telling him the information fast enough because I was like slowly going smaller.
That's so funny.
That's
great.
hilarious.
I think also I just like freak out myself about like what they're actually meaning of like where I grew up or where I'm like the last place I lived or like I'm just like, what answer do you want?
That's funny.
When really I shouldn't.
They're like, hi, where are you from? And he goes, why are you asking? They're just shouting immediately.
What do you mean by that question?
We could just get you a shirt that just says, I'm from Idaho.
I'm from Rigby,
And the back
Idaho.
says, like, the smaller things. Like, I'm from Southwest Idaho. I'm from this area. And the bottom in, like,
Nice
tiny font
pyramid
says,
type
I'm
of
from
thing.
Rigby, Idaho.
That's funny.
There's, like, a potato on it somewhere.
Yeah, I like that.
I think my favorite part of Utah has just been, like, people are, I feel like, overall very friendly.
Yeah.
Like, they'll, like, chat with you in, like, the grocery store or whatever. I feel like, at least where I'm from. Wait, why do you hate that?
There's
Why
things
did you?
I hate that.
Have you had any interesting stories with people chatting? Like, what's been, like, the most interesting person or just interesting experience?
Grocery store experiences.
Or just, like, randomly out and about and somebody just starts talking to you. I'm always like, why are you talking to me?
I refer to it as being interacted upon because it's like, it's against my will that you're talking to me right now.
It's kind of true.
Oh, it's funny. I can't remember right now. I'm so sorry. I know I
No,
have
that
a
probably
good story
means,
about
like,
this,
you
though.
just have great interactions with everyone.
That's true.
I've never
If
had
it
it
doesn't,
that way.
if it
This
doesn't
is so
stand
weird.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
No worries.
That's awesome.
Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, we're almost to an hour.
Okay. What's the question?
Final
we're supposed to
question.
ask?
What has been a highlight in your life recently?
Good question. Am I just allowed to say the person that I'm dating?
Sure.
It's very new. It's
Go
like 2
right
weeks,
ahead.
So I just need to
Oh.
hype him up a little. I also know he's going to listen to this later. No. No, it's very good. That's definitely a highlight.
So wait, is he gonna do the fan art for us then?
I'll ask him. I'll see. I don't know, but I'll ask him.
Is he an artist?
I don't know if he would like say that about himself, but I will ask and let you know. We'll
Stick
try to use
figure
stick
us.
figure art. Yeah, exactly. We'll try
I
to
love
use stick
it.
figure
I'm
art.
down.
That's awesome.
One other good thing is my sister just announced that she's pregnant, so that's good news for our family.
That's exciting.
Ooh, very exciting.
Yeah, so it's all about other people. I don't have anything.
What's the count of nieces and nephews in your family now?
This will be number 5,
Wow.
but it's the first one outside of one family,
Okay.
so that's a big deal.
Nice.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Thank you.
Love nieces and
Yeah.
nephews. They're just so cute. They're the best.
Oh yeah.
Because they're so cute, but you don't have to deal when they're not cute.
You get to hang out with them and then leave.
Yep.
Before they stop being fun.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Sam, what's a highlight of your life recently?
A highlight of my life. I got to go snowboarding today.
That's
Good
exciting.
time. It was very, very, very powdery.
Is
And-
that good?
It would be if someone for people that are good at snowboarding. Definitely made falling over a lot nicer. Just kind of just got like eaten up in like this nice pillow of snow. But yeah, it was super thick. It was probably like 8 to 10 inches of just like pure powder, and I was like,
love that.
whoa. So that was good. Also took some nice pictures of the sunset because it was actually visible up there and wasn't here, so that was nice. Bigger thing. I don't know. I don't think I have any big things recently. Yeah. Ski night's almost over. So I get another activity done and out of my brain.
Oh, I was like, what? Makes sense, yes.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
checking things off.
Dude, it has been like a marathon the past like 2 weeks because I went from board conferences to then doing this activity. So it's just been like 80. Yeah, it's been a lot.
I'm glad you're hanging in there, Sam.
Yeah, we're doing fine.
We did like a mental wellness check after this. That'll also be on the Patreon.
The real reason why I want to start doing it. I want to be asked me how I'm doing.
Because you never ask me how I am.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'll do better.
No, it's
It's
fine.
your companionship inventory.
Oh man. What about you, Sam?
I would say, I would say what highlight in my life. Maybe not the best highlight. I sprained my ankle on Monday playing soccer.
What the?
What? You were just walking around on it.
Limping, kind of. It was not as bad. It depends on the instance.
Oh,
But
okay.
and it has been a couple days. Today's been the best day, obviously, because it's the furthest from it. But I was playing a soccer game, and
That must have been a late game.
it was a 10:40 game.
Jeez.
And I was in the attacking half, and I think I had the ball past me or something. Anyways, I was like, ended up chasing it down, and this girl came in, and I was like, she is not getting the ball. So I was like, moved to like shield the ball, but she was kind of like shoving, and so I was like, So I was like pushing back, and honestly, I think what happened, I'm not even sure what happened, is I think she went to like poke the ball away or something, or like kick it. I'm not even sure how my body was pushing. Anyways, I go flying, like I'm tumbling, and our legs get tangled.
Oh.
And like
Ooh.
I can just tell, like I'm on the ground, I think I'm laying flat on my stomach, and I'm like getting up to get on my knees, and I'm like, it hurts. Like I don't think I'm gonna be able to play again tonight. And so I like kneeled. I was just like, I need a sub. Like I like can't. So then I like got up and I was able to like hobble off, but it hurt really bad. And there was like, it looked like there was like a ball like in my like ankle.
Ooh, those ones are bad.
That's not
when it swells
good.
up that quick, it's not good.
And so I've been sleeping with my feet elevated and been
Fun.
periodically icing them every day.
Fun.
And
That old
I have a
song
brace that I
dance.
kind of wear. But so I've been limping around a little bit.
Wow, great
That's a
highlight.
bummer. Yeah, wait, I was gonna say, what about that was the highlight? I already forgot.
I just like something
Just a
exciting.
life
like,
update.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just
Okay.
like
Peaks and valleys.
Yeah.
another highlight, a positive thing that's been happening in my life is I'm in the process of interviewing with a job with a company over on the East Coast. So it's very exciting. I have my third interview on Monday, which when this comes out will be past. So hopefully
Oh, true.
good news. But
You have to
Very
leave them
excited.
with that cliffhanger.
I know.
You gotta come back next week
Yeah.
Maybe the next week is
to get the job update.
Couple of
Just
weeks.
keep listening. Just never leave.
I'll save it in the next podcast. I'll prophesy in this next podcast that we do after
Oh,
this.
okay.
Like, this is actually happening. We'll see if it actually happens or
That's a
not.
great
Like
idea,
manifesting.
actually.
Yes.
Yeah,
Put it on the universe.
that's
So
fun.
funny.
I really like it. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Tina, for coming on with us today. It was a blast.
It's been a pleasure. Thanks
It's
for having me.
Always great to have a Coloradan on the podcast.
I'm trying to get your numbers up.
Oh, yeah. So far, it's been one.
I just doubled it. You're welcome.
Yep. But yeah, thank you everybody for listening. We love all the support, all the things that you guys have said to us, suggestions, other things. It's been great. We hope that you're still enjoying it, and if you are, feel free to go ahead, share it, like it in any way that you can, whatever platform you're doing it on. Yeah.
And submit fan art.
Definitely submit fan art, theme music. Both of those very requested things at the moment, so try out your creative hands. Yeah. If you know us, shoot us a text. If not, send a comment. Do something to be able to like flag that, hey, this exists. Look at it. Okay. Any final words of wisdom, Sam?
Thank you for your time. Be safe out there. Bring snacks.